Hello and welcome to the Rakyat Times TV News. I'm Mick Hu. Again, we have failed in our academic achievements, according to a Times Higher Education report. Its 2015 reports on the top 100 universities show that not even one Malaysian university made the cut. 2 Singapore universities were on the list, however. The editor of the Times Higher Education report, Phil Beatty, told the Malaysian Insider that not enough scholars around the world had named any Malaysian university in sufficient numbers for them to make it into the top 100. However, the list aside, Malaysian politicians truly believe the universities here are on par with varsities in Britain, Germany, and Australia. On to the next item. Veteran newspaperman Dato' A. Khairil Jassin, one of the most vocal critics of One Malaysia Development Berhad, 1MDB, is at it again. This time, Khairil asked why the funds from the sovereign investors that were taken out of the Cayman Islands were repatriated to Singapore. Writing in his blog, The Scribe, Khairil asked if Bank Negara was stupid enough to make it difficult to bring the money back directly from the Cayman Islands. The Sovereign Investor Fund has come under stinging attacks from not only the opposition but also from some of the most unlikely quarters in the BN, like former Prime Minister Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad. Khairil is seen to be aligned to Dr. Mahathir. Some analysts have also questioned Prime Minister Datuk Seri Najib Razak's reasoning in keeping the funds in a Singapore bank. One analyst asked if the money was going to be diverted for purposes that were questionable and hence could not be scrutinized by Bank Negara. And in Australia, the government has offered to pay cost of imprisonment for 2 Australian drug smugglers on death row in Indonesia if they are spared the fire squad. The move was another bid today to save their lives. Foreign Minister Julie Bishop made the offer in a letter to her Indonesia counterpart Retno Marsudia's. Canberra explored all avenues to convince Jakarta not to execute Andrew Chan and Muran Sukumaran. The pair are among several foreigners, including a Frenchman, a Brazilian, 3 Nigerians, and convicts from the Philippines and Ghana who could be shot dead any time now for drug-related crimes. Bishop suggested a prisoner swap with Indonesia in a tense phone call with Marsudi on the 3rd of March, but the offer was rejected. In a follow-up letter, she said Canberra was willing to pay for the pair's life imprisonment cost. On Wednesday, Australia's most senior Islamic cleric, the Grand Mufti Ibrahim Abu Muhammad, travelled to Jakarta to plead with authorities in the world's most populous Muslim-majority country to spare the lives of the men. Sukumaran and Chan, ringleaders of the so-called Bali 9 drug trafficking gang, were sentenced to death in 2006 for trying to smuggle heroin out of Indonesia. They recently lost their appeals for the presidential clemency, typically the final chance to avoid the firing squad, and have been moved to the prison in Nusa Kambangan, an island off Java, where their executions are due to take place. And that was the news on Right Times TV. We'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place, same channel.